Hey everybody, this is Sean Powell. I've really been thinking about some things, and y'all, I'm the type of person that when I figure something out, it's because I put a lot of time and effort and stuff, and I like to understand. I'm trying to do different things, but sometimes it's so simple. There's a lot of different aspects of things you can do, but it doesn't necessarily mean it makes anything better. You know what I'm saying? I really am one of those people that I've always believed that just putting in the work and just hammer it out and getting seen every day in that sense is going to do more for you than anything else. Period. Okay? Now, I'm going to break this down as simple as I have ever done it, to be honest, to what I think. Now, this is going to be for, I'm going to say, mid or high ticket offers. I do see a difference between high ticket offers than a $20 item or something like that. And I know there's a lot of money in some of that stuff. Traffic Monsoon taught me that there's great money and stuff like that, no, without a doubt. But I'm going to be emphasizing on something that's more like Exitus Elite and what I've learned. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I want to give you. What have I learned? Okay. So the number one thing that I'm gonna start off with right from the get-go, y'all, and understand that this is putting severe emphasis in Exitus Elite and higher ticket items. Number one, y'all, you have got to get seen. You have got to have an opinion. Okay. Y'all, I can tell you that if you post on Facebook and you're getting 50, I'm talking about on, in Facebook groups, if you're getting 50 leads a day, I'm still not seeing these people convert, to be honest. Now, I'm talking about in the work at home opportunities, work from home opportunities, things of that nature. So I'm going to tell you, I don't think at the Exodus Elite level, you're going to see a whole lot of success at this level. That's just from what I'm seeing already because I'm still posting it out there. I'm getting my people. My people are coming from YouTube. I get a lot of people from YouTube, and the reason why is because, well, just like this video right now, you get a chance to tell people exactly what you're thinking about. They get to hear you. They get to relate to you. They get to watch several of your videos if you're putting the work in. If you don't have any hangups and you just say, you know what, this is what I need to do. Point A, get on YouTube and show people what I think about the business. Educate the people in the business. Have your own little, have your own little thing where you explain the plan. It's not hard. I use WordPad right here. I will draw up some circles or paint if you want to use paint, whatever you want to use. Put it there and then just explain it in your own words. You know what I'm saying? People want to hear what you think. Okay? You've got to have an opinion. Not, and you know what? This is what an opinion is. An opinion could be something that is going to change what people think about you. I don't care, to be honest. Okay? I've been doing videos long enough now. I've probably am pushing close to 500 YouTube videos, somewhere in the ballpark. I know I've got over 400, and you know what? I'm to a point now that I don't even care how I look anymore. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that people don't care what you look like. They don't care what color you are. They don't care anything. For half the time, which I don't even know, I'm outside working in the yard, cutting grass, come inside the house after thinking about something and then sharing it with you. I don't even get cleaned up. I wear tank tops, and I do make sure I put a shirt on. I don't want to put that through anybody, or anything like that. But I'm just saying, what you've got to say is more valuable than me going in the bathroom and making sure I am well groomed and pretty before I get on YouTube. If that was the case, I'd probably never make it. You see what I'm saying? The hangups people have are your own hangups. They aren't having a hangup with you. You're having a hangup with you. And if you are big or if you are whatever your problem is, if you believe in what you're doing, it doesn't matter. If you can't get that across, you're stopping you. And on top of that, you're the one causing the conflict. Your business ain't going to grow. It's your fault. It's not their fault. You're just not getting out there and getting seen. YouTube is free to do. It's free. It's free to do. Now, I love Facebook. And if I was doing a traffic monsoon, traffic hurricane business, I can rack up like crazy in it. But in those work at home, work from home, I'm talking posting groups, not timeline. We're going to talk about timeline in just a second. But for those type of groups, those people are usually looking for something cheap. They can't afford nothing. They're entirely broke. They want to start from nothing. And I'm not trying to really stereotype. I'm just saying you can have a tough time pushing $1,000 item where they don't get to meet you directly. You understand what I'm saying? Now, a lot of these people are like-minded people. So if I was to try, and I've started doing this too, I may be doing some videos on this. If I started to try to do anything in these groups at higher level, then do YouTube videos or do videos and upload it to your timeline and then send it out to the groups. Share in these Facebook groups and put your link up here at the top, and write a message. And this all, y'all, I don't know if you know this or not. Facebook gets hit quicker views, by far quicker views than YouTube. Okay? Facebook is already about getting seen, so that can be a very, very sweet spot if you can work that out, but you have got to grab attention. You're gonna have to master being in front of this and don't care. I don't give a damn what people think. You know what I'm saying? When you get that way and you're in a business you believe in, and you know you're going to do it just about every day. The days you feel like doing videos is what I'm trying to tell you. That's when you need to do it. Okay, so I think I talked about enough. I probably over talked it. I apologize. If you try to miss this, you will struggle. Some of y'all, okay, I want you to listen to this. Your plan, your game plan, your goal in life is to make a whole bunch of money without anybody knowing who you are. That's going to be hard to do, y'all. Why? Because here's the key element right here. People join people. You see what I'm saying? So if they don't know who you are, and you can't brand yourself because they still don't know who you are. You could tell them your name and they'd have you no different than anybody else. You got to get seen. You got to, and it's a perfect way to brand yourself, y'all. To be honest, it's a perfect way. If I did YouTube videos every day, I'm talking, I love my business. I pray before I even do the video. I'm gonna get out to somebody. People are gonna relate to me some way, form, or fashion. They're gonna like me. If that's pure pray about. If you want, because to be honest, this is a life-changing businesses. They are life-changing businesses. Don't play with this. Put everything you got into it, right? And look, all this right here, this is my YouTube channel, right? I mean, I have really cut back a lot in the last week or so compared to what I used to do. Now you can see all these videos. Every one of these was done last week, and this was today, yesterday. But well, to be honest, I've got my little sports car, and I'm working in the yard. I'm doing a lot of things I wouldn't normally be doing. But right now, I'm still getting out there doing my YouTube videos and stuff like that. I think that's very important. I think this, I am going to color that because it is so important. This thing will let me. Let's go to blue. I like that baby blue. It's too dark. Close enough. All right, we'll go with that. But that's very, very important. Okay, so in my opinion, if I was going to do a mid-item $1,000 or higher YouTube, I would not, and I love Facebook. I love Facebook. I'm telling you, I would not waste my time inside those Facebook groups posting with nothing more than an image and that, because they don't connect with you good enough. They'll hit you links because when you show them proof of income, they love proof of income inside that group, inside that place. But if they got to pay for the money to get that proof of income, you're going to have problems. If you can get these like-minded people to see the value of Exitus Elite, the value of 100% commissions, the value of immediately in your hand $1,000, they will jump aboard. How are you going to do it? By you getting attention real quick, because these people are not playing around. They're going to say, oh, okay, there he is. Oh, well, and then just keep going. You know what I'm saying? That is not what you want. You want them to stop. You want to grab their attention, and you want them to do something, and and listen to the whole presentation. Now, here's another thing that this does for you, y'all. It's very important. You don't need some super funnel. You don't. If you are hitting YouTube and let's say Facebook, let's say videos in general, and are getting seen with really good view numbers, right, to the masses, and people after a little while, if you're doing this every day, they're going to say, oh, that's him, that guy again. I'm actually going to watch this one. They're going to do that if you do a good job, right? So I think if you put the time in there and put the work into it, as far as your videos, I do think that they are going to start coming through. What I'm using is Debut, 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 version 3.01. That's the version I'm using to do all my videos. It's I know they got free demos. Not all of them are free. Some are, some aren't. But you'll still be able to get a chance to use it. You might be able to get a code for it. The demos I used to have work perfectly. Right on up to I had a hard drive failure not but a couple months ago, and I went and got version 3.01. But y'all, I think personally, use whatever you got to use to get out there, to make your own content and just keep getting seen. All right, let's talk about this. Number 2, timeline. All right, on Facebook. Y'all, this is one of the best ways to connect with people anywhere, anyway on the planet. Okay. Now understand, timelines to me are not the same as posting at a work at home opportunity, work from home opportunity. Okay. Now you're going to have to add friends. Now here's another thing too. Watch out for these stupid people who get up there and have half naked women. And I've even heard the women say the guys are doing this now. They got all these fake guys that, trying to friend you. Take a second to look, because if you ain't careful, you're gonna have some kind of junk. Somebody's gonna be adding stuff to your timeline you wouldn't even believe. Okay, so you don't want that either. But when it happens, y'all, just understand it. Obviously, it's not that person doing this; it's somebody else posting on their timeline. Okay, and it will happen sometimes. The best way to check is people of our nature in this business are usually posting things about business. You know what I'm saying? Usually women don't normally half naked themselves when they're trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? Not normally. Um, I used to go by just account numbers of people we had in common sometimes, and but that wasn't good enough either, because I've seen some of these people. They would do a friend request 7 months ago, haven't done anything. They got 900 plus friends now, 900 plus, and now they're starting to do exactly what I was telling you. You're posting, spamming all over with porn and stuff all over there. So you can't go by just that either. You're going to have to take a second and see, is this person got anything business related? Are they real? You can tell if they're real or not. So that is real important. If not, you're going to be going back, deleting a lot of people and blocking them, and you're going to have to manage your timeline. So be real careful with that. Okay. Now, as far as your timeline goes, y'all, it is a perfect place to post videos with your links. Now, understand, I'm using Debut video capture software. It's right here. Exact same thing I was just telling you. I sent it to YouTube. I sent it to Facebook. Either one. Now, the good part is I am getting viewed, right? Now, like I told you earlier, what I've been doing is I've been taking and sharing it to the other Facebook groups. Now, when I share something like this, and I've got my link in, everything like that, I'm not going to be sending this to our Facebook group for our business. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm talking about people joining me, wanting to, and I'm not going to be doing that, because that's not the kind of attitude or that you want in the Facebook group. You understand what I'm saying? Or links for that matter. You don't want to post links inside of a business that could be stealing other people who brought people there. So that you don't want to do that either. So it is real important though. I think timelines are very, very important to post. Well, here's one thing right here. Treat your business like it's the only way to put food on the table, and things will begin to change, and it will work for you. Okay. Again, simple pictures, y'all. All I got to do is whatever I'm thinking about it, I will come over here and do a type in Google for let's see, plate of food images. There you go. Bam. And guess what? If I can't find one I like, I'll take the whole screenshot of everything and then post it there. Sometimes I like to use that as well. It is this simple, y'all. It really is. I've gotten some really good pictures. Stop this too. Again, I've been doing more videos lately to see, what kind of reactions I can get out of the groups, not just my timeline, but out of the work at home opportunities, these posting groups. Because again, I have learned that they're not without the connection, without the glue of me to them, they're not going to move in that direction. That's me personally. Now, if you do a really, really good job with the videos, I remember I was going to say this earlier, got sidetracked, I apologize. Your funnel can be weak and it won't even matter. What I'm trying to say is, now if you're doing videos, you should be in Power Lead Systems or something that you can brand yourself and make your own funnels. I am thoroughly believe in that. I always have that. I've always believed that. I think that is more valuable, and listen real good, because I make good money Power Lead Systems. It's more valuable than the money I make from Power Lead Systems. It's more valuable than the money I make with it. If I didn't get paid with Power Lead Systems, I would still be doing Power Lead Systems, because there's no other way better for me to brand who I am in this. You see what I'm saying? There's no better way for me to do this, give straight access, have my phone number down here. This is me. This is my page. This is a way of them connecting me, and I've connected me to the business. You see what I'm saying? I think initially, I think it is a massive must do, but if you are good enough in the videos on YouTube, if you're good enough on your videos on your timeline on Facebook, if you just get to a point where you don't even care anymore and you just tell people what you think, to be honest, it's going to fly. It's going to work. Okay? How do you do that? By just time. You know what I'm saying? You get out there and you just let go. You let go. You don't even care anymore. You just don't care. It's my job to let go and tell people what I've learned. Tell people how to brand themselves, things of that nature. And that's exactly what I do, because that's what I've learned to do. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten answers for a lot of these people. I make income in 2 months' time more than I used to make in a year's time a few years back. It's ridiculous. It is the answer. I mean, whether or not you want to go my way and believe what I do, that's your choice. You know what I'm saying? But I am telling you what I do and what works. And you can follow my path and see that it does. You know what I'm saying? Here's something else too. You do not have to listen to what somebody tells you necessarily. What can you do? You can follow the path. Why? Because every person who's made it wanted to get seen. So what do you got to do? Just look for it. All you got to do is go back and look at it. You can go down here and see every video I have done all the way to my first day, day one in online business. You see what I'm saying? And I can keep on and on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? Because I put the work in. But the whole point is, y'all, you can learn a lot by what somebody does, not necessarily by what somebody says. You understand? And some leaders, you're going to watch. If you watch them, they go from business to business to business to business to business. Is that what you want? Because if they've done that, do you think they're going to change? No, I don't think so. So is that what you want? Do you want to be trying to juggle 4 or 5 businesses and not really be good at any one of them? Or would you like to focus on one thing, educate yourself in it, and go after it? Be the traffic hurricane guy, traffic monsoon guy, the Power Lead Systems guy, be the Exitus Elite guy, easy one-up guy. I'm not even in it. It doesn't matter. Brand yourself into that business, and people see you on your timeline. When you post something on your timeline, y'all, and it's not for them right now, okay, great. But when you start changing your life, because you didn't need that person, I needed to succeed. Every time that word Exitus Elite will pop up, shown. See what I'm saying? That's the kind of branding you want. You really want that. And they're going to say, is he still doing that? Wow, that's awesome. And go look at my timeline. You can see, bam, it's just a non-stop. That's what you want. You want credibility from that. If you don't have credibility at the beginning, use someone else's. Okay? Here's a perfect example. I came into online business. The person I got underneath was a guru who quit his job in 2 years from Tennessee, and he was in the medical field. I thought that was incredible. You know what I'm saying? If I could bust my tail doing anything and it took 2 years, that is a win. You know what I'm saying? if I went, if I was supposed to take off going this way and I was pointing the wrong direction, and it took the first year just to turn around and realize I went the wrong way, and I got it straightened out the second year, it's still worth it. What are you going to do better than that? You understand what I'm saying? But the whole point was my videos, and I've got proof of that. Go down as far as you can go on down here to my first ones, and you will hear me talking about my sponsor, how he quit his job in 2 years, how I was impressed with people in the Facebook group. You know, it's being sincere and me telling people I was impressed with this guy here with what he did. You know, I'm motivated to do this business. That is more powerful than you not saying anything and all these digits sitting over here showing how much you've made. People will follow you for your excitement. And I've said this before, it doesn't change. And to be honest, video is going to do more for you than anything else in the mid to higher volumes. Higher volumes going to change your life quicker than anything else. If I was going to, this is Frank Calabro sending me a message personally. Now, we both love Traffic Monsoon, not knocking that at all. No, you know what? If you're a hater of Traffic Monsoon, I don't give a damn. I really don't care. Okay? That's not the point of this message. The whole point is, I was talking to him, and we was like, look at how fast Exitus Elite took off. It wasn't just from our list. It was just the fact that $1,000 immediately in your hand. For people who are applying action, what can it be worth for you? You know what I'm saying? And then he sent me a message. He's like, Sean, how long would it have taken you to get to that volume using Traffic Monsoon? And I was really thinking to myself, it would take months. It would take 4 months, possibly 4 to 6 months, depending on how hard I was running it, to do the same volume that I got from get-go at this level. And I'm talking about, let's clear off all the list, you know, people that jumped in immediately. Don't count them. I'm not saying don't count them, but you know what I'm saying. Start realistically. From right here, all that's gone, all the excitement's gone, and then it's just me putting the work in. I still tell you, it would take 4 to 6 months, if not longer, for that style of business to equal this. So it lets you know. I mean, I remember Frank telling me that. It's very important. I remember us having that conversation. Okay, so a lot of people are liking that, you know, immediate now money, and there's no better business than that, I don't think, than that one. Okay, let's get back over here. Yes, I get sidetracked sometimes. I don't care. Okay, timelines, y'all, on Facebook. Again, it's the way that you connect. It's the way that you put your videos out there. It's the way that your downline gets a chance to see you. I think posting inside of the Facebook groups for your business, showing that you are related to that, showing your success, maybe welcoming the people into the group that you just brought into Exitus Elite or the higher volume or whatever. I think that's a sweet way of people seeing you and acknowledging you. Not only that, it's a good way to brand you, you know, as being successful. You know, you'll be surprised. Yeah, you don't have to flaunt it and show it off or anything. Just do these little things. You know, congratulating your downline for doing this. I used to do that all the time for my Traffic Monsoon people who reached 50 ad packs, 100 ad packs, 500 ad packs, 300, 400, whatever their ad packs were. I would keep a watch on that and post it up there. I didn't have to do that, but I think it was impressive not only for me, for my downline to know that I know where they're at. You see what I'm saying? It's just part of being a good sponsor. So again, that's the recognition. If I did this now, and let's say 6 months from now, a year from now, if we did have to go to another business for whatever reason, people will look at the things that you've done now and remember that. You understand what I'm saying? And they're still going to see you on your timeline. Someone signing up in a business is probably not as important as them friending me on Facebook. And if you learn to think that way and then understand that, you know, if you're putting the work in, most people are not putting the work in. What are they lacking? They're not ready to put the work in. Their mind's not ready yet. Their mindset's not right. They're just not putting the work in. If you can put the work in, I don't care where you're at, you're going to learn, it's going to work for you, and you're going to succeed. People are going to relate to you. Everybody's got their own story. Tell you, you know, here's a simple one. Tell your story. Show people what you found. Show people what you believe in. What would it mean to you and your family? And then show them the way in. You know, I did that for seriously the first 100 videos I ever done on YouTube, and it works. It just simply works. People relating to you is more important than the money sitting over there. Would you try and, I'm telling you, you don't have to do it that way. Okay. Sorry, this is taking longer. I'm going to take as long as it takes. Close to sell. Now, this is something new, y'all. And, again, while applying action with lower ticket items, I've learned I didn't really have to use the phone. Not really. Not really. But at this level, people want to connect with you when it's this much money from them. You understand what I'm saying? So close to sale to me would mean the phone. I said the phone, the phone, the phone, because it is honestly something I think a lot of people overlook. I'm gonna give credit to some people that need credit. Ari Maccabee is a beast when it comes to the phone. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. That's probably the best thing that I've seen from him that I didn't learn right at that time. I knew what he was doing, but it wouldn't seem as obvious that it was necessary. And this time around, it is. And I know that y'all told me, I've heard you say this before, or you've heard me say it before. This is a list of people I've talked to who are getting in the business from the phone. Okay? Now, they connected with me on Facebook. Okay, I'm sorry, YouTube. A lot of these people do not even have Facebook accounts. Now, to me, I wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't perceive that people would be in YouTube and not on Facebook. But there are a lot, and they're not just young kids. These are people in their 30s, 40s, older, 50s that are not connected in Facebook. Okay, and I don't know why I didn't think of that either, because I was in my 40s before I ever did Facebook. Okay, so this is what I'm telling you. Phone does this. The phone does this. And I know you've heard me say this before, and I'll tell you one more time. Why is the phone so important? Because they want to know you're real. Number 2, are you accessible? Number 3, do you actually believe in what you do? And if they can hear you on the phone, it's going to happen. All right. All I've got to do now, and listen, I don't call them. Why? Because I'm not desperate. If I have never made a sale in Exitus Elite, I'm still not calling them. I am not going to be perceived as being someone desperate. I've planted the seed. They've seen what they needed to see. They know who I am. If you look in my description, you're going to see call me in big bold-faced letters on the front line beside my link. It is just, you know why they're beside each other? Because it is that important. There's my phone number right there, right? I'm not going to hunt somebody down. When they're ready, they'll come in. Now, let's say if I had somebody say, quote unquote, that Miss Gina, I talked to her yesterday, she's coming in today, I can't wait, I'm so excited, blah, blah, blah. I don't hear from her today at all. I'm still not looking her up, right? Things happen. Sometimes they might have got excited while they were talking to me on the phone. After they got the phone, maybe they realized, you know what, maybe this isn't for me. I don't care. I would rather that person acknowledge the truthful about what they think about it than I'm not hunting them down. The number one thing I can do, no matter what, is go succeed. Then this person's going to see that. If they're calling you because they're not bored, they're on the fence. The people are on the fence. They want to talk to someone. They want to talk to you. If you've been successful, if not, if you're just excited and you're new, you know what I'm saying? Then you're in the early stages of, and here's something else too. Nobody can ever knock you for being new. Okay? I learned this in the restaurant business. If I bring somebody new that need to be on the register a few days, and somebody asks them a question that just blows their mind. Okay? This is what it looks like. They look like idiots if they just stand there and go, like that. And I look like an idiot for putting them there. So what do? I tell these people. I literally tell these new people that I've got working on the registers or whatever, probably with someone else behind them, to be honest, usually. I would tell them, if you've got somebody, ask you a question you don't know, I apologize, y'all. I'm real new at this. Give me just a second. I get somebody to help you. Okay. Why does that work? Because no one is going to knock you for being new. Everybody's new at some time or another. You see what I'm saying? So if you are doing videos and you get asked a question and you don't know the answer, Say, look, y'all, I love this business. My sponsor, I can get in touch with him directly. Give me just a minute. I will let you know exactly the answer. I'm curious myself. Saying that and being sincere, uh, there's nothing wrong with you being new. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's very, very important. Okay, what does all this mean, y'all? Let me go down and scroll and show you this. It's all about you. It's all about you. You have got to believe in the business. You have got to be real. You have got to be to get seen. You have got to be accessible. If you try to miss this, you will struggle. I said that earlier, right? People join people. People who are doing successful in this business, who are doing paid advertisements, stuff like that, right? What are they still doing? They're still doing Facebook. If you don't believe me, look at their timelines. Anybody's being successful that I know, even if they don't like doing Facebook, watch their timelines. They're still doing it. YouTube videos, they're still doing YouTube videos. I've literally talked to people before I got in Exitus Elite. They said they don't like talking to people. They don't like being social. Yet, there they are doing it because you've got to have that connection, that glue for that $1,000 to take place and you to succeed in your business. Okay? That's why they're doing it. If you think you are some special snowflake and you can do it without it, good luck. Bless you on that. I hope you're the best because I can tell you, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle. If you're using a funnel with somebody else in it, you are not branding you, you are branding them. Okay? Now, if that's what you want, if you need to share a code and go with something, that's fine. But if you do that share code while they connect with you on video, you've got something. You understand what I'm saying? And in due time, you probably will still be doing your own videos. It's just people join people. Why brand someone else? If I do a good enough job on YouTube, there you go. Okay. If I do a good enough job getting out every day on YouTube, right here, right? Do you know that seriously, all I've got to have is just a sign up link? They don't need a funnel. They really don't. I could probably say, okay, well, you know what? I've got a weak funnel right now. Or I just use a default sales page, the landing page. Like I said, that purple, if everybody's ever seen the purple phone one, that's my favorite one. I know good well it'll work. They got autoresponders going out. Use that, y'all. Let it go through. I have seen people make a lot of money, and I know that if they put the content out and do a good job relating to people, it won't matter what they're going to. People that call me and say they're getting in have not hit my link. You see what I'm saying? They've called me and never even hit the link and they're ready to get in. There they are. How do I know? Because after I talk to them and they call me back and say, what do I need to do? Oh, just go ahead and hit my link. They never even hit my link. Now, so really think about this, y'all. There's 3 steps. 3 steps only in this. I would say YouTube, Facebook, getting videos out. I don't care what you use. I use Debut. It works good. Keep in mind, if you don't have an opinion, if you're not getting out there, if you're not making it normal, if you don't believe in what you're doing, don't do it. Don't do it because you're going to struggle. Anytime you try to take the person out of the business, you ain't got nothing left. The business ain't going to stand. People join people. Okay, secondly, timeline, y'all. Yes, I think Facebook is a necessity. I think timelines are absolutely incredible for what it can do for your business. Okay, people will watch your timeline. They want to see, are you flimsy? Are you going to go from business to business to business, swapping things out and trying all different things? Or are you going to be that rock solid, I'm staying focused at one thing and going out there and getting it done, and people can look at it and tell it. So I'm saying, and then again, if you like to try doing the videos in those groups, y'all, if you post a good video right here and then just do a share, let me show you how to do that. I will show you how to do that real quick, y'all. I'll do one for you. Okay, look at this, y'all. This is going to be, okay, this will be fun. What I like to do is I like to copy this. This is exactly what I do every time, right? Okay, now I'm going to go down to share. All right, I paste that up here. All right, I like to see it up there. Let's see, do I need some spaces in between it? Do I have a space in between? Okay, it won't matter. It'd be good. Just serve the point. Okay, now I'm gonna go down to I don't want this on my timeline. It's gonna be sharing a group, and let's type in the word work spelled correctly, and there you go. And bam. Now, how do I know it's going to be getting hit? Because after I do about 10 of these, I've done 12 last time. I can refresh the page and it's going to show me how many people have looked at it. Okay, so that tells you right there it's getting viewed, you know. And y'all, it is as simple. Why I like this for higher ticket is because the higher tickets, these people need to connect with you. There's no better way to connect with you than a video. If you really want to market this way, I know it will work out. If you really want to market it this way, though, you do need to grab attention quickly. So maybe do a video with that in mind. You understand what I'm saying? Now I'll refresh just to see. I doubt I had any, excuse me, any views yet. Probably not. Wow. Well, that was 212. This is 229. So I've had 17 views since I had 17 views since I refreshed that page. So that's not too bad. Is that the right one? Yeah, it is. Cool. Anyhow, you know, I'm just going to show you it does work. Okay, let me get back over here and finish this. So timelines are absolutely important, vital, I think. If you're going to do videos on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook will get you quicker view numbers, but I think YouTube in the long run is going to get you more out of that video. You understand? YouTube's the second largest search engine in the world. So, you know, and yes, you do want to go after that top position for that business. I'll tell you what, I don't even know where I'm at right now. I have not checked in a while. I'm going to show you two. And if you don't like this one, I don't really care. Some people either do or don't like Traffic Hurricane. Okay, I'm number 2 right here on Traffic Hurricane. I'm number 4. I'm number 5. Number 6, Jennifer Nash. I know her. 7, 8, 9. So I'm 10. I mean, how many times am I on the first page, y'all? You see this, right? Bam. Just on the first page? Wow. Okay. So I think there's a pretty good chance that if someone's looking me or looking to business, I'll probably get hit pretty good. This is Traffic Hurricane, straight up. Okay. Let's try Exitus Elite. If Traffic Hurricane went crazy in the next few months, I'm sitting good. Watch my numbers would pick up like crazy. Okay, now Exitus Elite, they kind of go up and down a little more. He's been pretty rock solid since I've gotten in, so he's done a really good job with that. A lot of times, what also plays a factor is the number of times people are commenting on that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's good, but doesn't always require that. Sometimes YouTube will let you put one of your newer ones up there just to see how it does. I think you're testing the grounds for it, and you know, and it kind of stays there. So anyhow, I have not done a lot of Exitus Elite videos lately, not really. So I'm on the, let's see, first, second, I'm third here, fourth here. I'm proud of Jeff. Jeff's done a great job. Okay, I'm only up here twice on the first page, but it's not bad. You see what I'm saying? If I had been doing my homework like I was supposed to, put my work in, I'm guarantee you I would not be just on the third and fourth one right here. Yes, there is SEO sorts of things you can do if you like to learn that. If you want to master how to do, YouTube in that sense, it would probably be worth it to you. But at the same time, just getting out there and putting the content out on a regular basis, you're going to get better. You're going to have content you can share to Facebook. You can take this link also, y'all. Let's say if you want to do this, copy here, copy link address. This is a big one here, y'all. Paste. And if you watch, there it is. It shows up right here. Okay. So I'm going to take it to only me so you can see what it looks like. Bam. That's not bad looking either. Ironically, it does. I mean, it'll work good. And the good part is it's bringing people to YouTube. So that's great. If I really wanted to do that, I could flood, try to help get people over there. But it doesn't start automatically. And in the world of Facebook, that automation does help out a lot. If I scroll over here and then this bad boy just starts playing, That's a little better than me having to click on something. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna delete that. No, not necessary. Okay, y'all. I hope that you've really learned something from this. I'm really telling you, to be honest, I think video is the best way for several reasons for you, not especially in the mid-range to higher tickets. If you're doing something smaller, if you look in power lead systems, if it's traffic, hurricane traffic, monsoon, something of that size, I think that puts a lot of business in there. Then yes, what I teach on Facebook, previous, if you go to my timeline, y'all, I'm sorry, my timeline, but my Facebook group, Action Takers Success Group. I got 1,500 people now. Cool. Okay. But if you go right here on the very top, I post new videos up here, and then I put down all the information that I think would help you. I call it a workshop, a little workshop right here. But I show you how to do all sorts of different things in this. But I have a thorough Facebook training, an hour and 5 minutes. And that's how I quit my job. So don't think that Facebook is not a beast of a way. It can be. I've just never done higher dollar tickets, and these higher dollar tickets, Facebook and posting at work from home and stuff is not probably the best way to go. And I'm telling you this now because of the fact that that's what I've learned, and that's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? I want to learn something by applying action, and then if I learn to do something different with a different business, I'm going to tell you, and that's the whole point of this video. So, y'all, if you're not in Exitus Elite, I would highly suggest jumping aboard. Matter of fact, if you have never seen it, there is my funnel right here. Go through. I explain everything in this. The price has just recently dropped. People are jumping in it left and right. If you'd like to call me, again, my phone number is down below. I'd be tickled to help you out. I'm here every day. I'm in North Carolina here on the East Coast. I play dad, for my little boy a good deal of the day. Also, I spend time with him. No sense in being free if I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all, if you need anything, let me know. I'd be tickled to help you out. Appreciate it.